back, you beautiful people. Welcome to episode 2 of the epic camper trailer build. Now in episode 1, if you've missed it, go back because it's we started this thing from absolute scratch. Mr. Jones, actually Bare Metal Builds, designed the suspension on this thing. So if you want to see how that's made, episode 1's there, but the comment section has been going off with some love, with some inspiration, what I should do next, what I shouldn't have done. Hey, there's a few things we shouldn't have done. Anyway, episode 2 is all about building the framework around this thing to make it look like what's on those pictures over there on the board. I think I'm going to start in the bottom corner and work my way up and to the front. Let's get cutting. Big thanks to Works Power Tools for powering this build and to Jimmy's Iced Coffee for fueling it. My friends, this is the most exciting part of the build. Yes, getting a rolling chassis is cool, but it gets hidden. And we've taken quite a lot of effort to do that, a long time. But this part, going up and seeing how the frame is gonna look and aesthetically look, this is really exciting. I'm really excited. I'm gonna tack it in, make sure it's all level. I'm gonna tack all 4 corners in, and then we'll come back and we'll move it and adjust, and then we can start reinforcing and getting it ready. But doors going here, little window there, big window along the back. Beautiful, little taper here, but I'm getting excited. I'm gonna crack on and weld this in. I need a medal for this. Now that should be 218, my guys and girls. That's 218. Yeah, bang on, 218, 218. Now we just gotta make sure it's square, because she ain't gonna be square. Absolute turd bag. So I measured that multiple times, didn't I? I was like, yep. And I was like, why are they different? So this is what I want. And then 155, and then this one is 150. Like, what was I thinking?
I don't know what you were thinking.
Oh,
I don't think you were thinking.
I don't think I was thinking.
It doesn't help if you measure it multiple times, but
still
all the wrong length.
Measured twice, cut once. I freaking measured 300 times and got confused and got it wrong. So maybe you should just measure twice. So we'll leave that there for now, because that one will come in handy. Let's recut this. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's one mistake. Yeah. I got a little something. Okay.
It's a medal.
So in episode 1, Martyn was like, I need medals.
Oh, it is
need
a medal.
medals for this. I need medals.
I want medals, actual medals. Medals! They need to give out medals for this stuff.
So I thought, flipping heck, yes, he does need a medal.
Yeah, but look, this is why I need a medal. Look at it.
Look at that, you do need a medal.
It's not very often in the 46, how old am I? 46 years that I've on this planet that I've
64.
actually been proud of. That I've had a stone. That I'm proud of anything that I've done.
Now
and I've got to be honest, when we got this done and it was all together, I was
Yeah.
like, actually, that looks so
And you
good.
deserve a medal. You deserve a medal. Because you said you deserve a
I'm
medal.
gonna wear it. I'm gonna
So
wear it now.
there we go, sir. You deserve this medal, and you can wear it in honor all day. You deserve a medal.
Can we engrave it
Yeah, Martyn.
for stuff?
On the back we could put for making suspension. You deserve a medal.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
My hands
Thank
really
you for
cold.
your service.
That's all right, Blake.
Anyway, we're going to crack on. We're going to continue building the frame. Alexa, play Absolute Radio Country. Thank you, gorgeous.
So what you all didn't just see was Martyn telling Blake to ratchet strap it all so that it wouldn't move when he welded it.
Yeah.
Martyn left.
And I was like, what does he know?
You
I didn't do what he said to do. So
Did you just weld it?
I just welded it and it's
What
pulled
happened?
it. It's pulled it 2 mil out. So I'm gonna ratchet it now. It's like he knows what he's talking about. It's like, whatever, Dad. I'm gonna do my own way. No, actually, Dad, you're all right. All right, I'm gonna put some ratchet straps up. Right, so this bit here is basically going to hold the structure that way, but also is going to be the base for the window that's going in here. Now, I've taken into consideration the 18 mil ply and the thickness of the mattress, which I'm just guessing is about yay thick, and it's going to be a memory foam mattress that you can get from the old Jeff Bezos website. So, taking that into consideration, I think from the base of the trailer to the top of this, it's going to be 600 mil. I say that because when I'm sat up, I don't want the window to be too low on me or too high and I have to reach out, like do that to look out. I want it to be roughly there so I can just get up and look out the window if I want to, or sit in there, have a cup of tea and look out the window. So 600 mil, and then it's a 450 mil high window. So window's going to be roughly about there, and it's 900 long. So it's going to fit really nice in this little area here. Now I'm going for a little one on the other side, but a smaller one next to the door. So I don't have to, like, same height, don't have to like look out the door every time if there's something there. I can kind of sit up and look out the window. That's the plan. So I'm going with 600, give it a nice base. I'll measure out 900, and I'll tack in some supports there, and the window will be in a nice framework here. Right, what a day as this has been, right? We've come very far today. There's been a lot of measuring going on. My poor tape measures are overheating. I can see loads of metrics in my brain with numbers and stuff, but the frame, the actual frame for the camper is up and ready to rock and roll. Now, I'm gonna call it a day because I'm getting tired, but there's a few things that I'm gonna titivate and make better. We'll see what, I'm talking a load of rubbish because we've had a long day. So, cut next day. See ya. Good morning. Hi, we're back at it. I've already started already. Come look at this. So basically what I've done is I've measured the door that I'm buying. It comes up with some cool little dimensions so I can make the hole ready for the door to go in. So that is there. I've got this post in here. To be honest, by adding this in, let's actually make this level, because it kind of bowed. I think because of the heat there and there, it kind of pushed down the steel. So I've put this in, put a lever on it. It's actually really level, which is perfect. Now I'm making a little bit for this side, for this window, which is going to be a 5x450 or 5x300. I think I'm going to match that side. So that's a 9x450. So I'm going to make a 5x450. So 5x450. So measure this, 600 up, get this in, and that's done. And then we've got the windows to go in. But I might build the frames. I'll look at the dimensions again. I might put the top one in, then I know exactly where it is and I can move it to wherever I want, and then I can add in some cross braces. I am in the process of just making this look beautiful, because it just kind of ends there, and I want, well, the fridge is going to come out this side, and I feel like just adding this in just to make it look finished and complete in my head. You're not going to see it, but I know it's not complete. Plus I want a really nice edge to finish off with the paneling when I skin it, but here there's a door going to go here, so, and some checkered plate to finish off the bottoms. When it flicks up mud, I don't want it onto a paintwork or a vinyl or whatever. I want it to be chipping on some aluminium checkered plate. So that's what's going to be happening there for the future. That's to come in future episodes. But what I'm trying to do is just trying to notch this out so I can fit this in real nice and flush, because I've done that side and it looks beautiful. Come to do the second side and it's hard. It's harder. Don't know why. It's harder. I think I just got to do some more grinding. The boys are looking a little bit peckish. I think it's time to cook up a storm. Smash some burgers. All right. Now, episode 1's cooking show went down an absolute treat, and that is something I cook when I go camping. Now, this next one is burgers. Super simple, but these ones are smash burgers with a bit of a bacon jam to go on top, with a bit of jalapenos, some black pepper cheese melted on top of that patty, stuffed into a brioche bun. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it, but first things I need to do, and I haven't made it, and I haven't got one, I need to make a smasher. I'm going to go get some scrap steel to make one. Right, smashed burger plate thing. Look at that. Offcuts from the trailer build itself. This is ready, first tool done. Now the first thing I've got to do, right, is get the bacon there. So I'm going to get some chopped bacon. Got some diced up bacon in this bag right here. Put it in the pan, crisp it right up. And whilst that's cooking and finished, we'll drain the oil and then we'll put that into a tub ready for the bacon jam. So I'm going to get this up to heat. It's a cold day, miserable day. Nice iced coffee will do the job for you. Man, you want this bacon to be ultra crispy. You want it to be like breaking up, because that's what's going to be the jam, basically the sauce for the smashed burger. It's going to be incredible, and I've got a little secret ingredient which I've actually found out from another cooking chef, that he uses fruit in his jams. This is raspberries, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm still cooking the bacon. I would say that bacon is beautifully cooked and crispy with some fatty bits sparkling away in there, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there, just like that, for safekeepings. Put the pan back on, get 1 chopped white onion, put that in there. You can have as many onions as you want, depending on how many burgers you're going to cook. But I'm cooking for 4 of us, so I think 1 onion is going to be good enough for the jam. And it's going to actually make quite a bit of jam. So you're going to let that crisp up, a bit like the bacon, and then we're going to add in a few more ingredients. But we're going to let that simmer away and brown out. So now the onions are all browned up, or burnt, I'm going to put in So now the onions are all nice and brown, I'm going to get a double espresso or some instant coffee if you're out on the camp and you haven't got an espresso machine. A double espresso here, pour that in. Next up, brown sugar. Chuck that all in there. Now if you want to know exactly the right measurements, because I've forgotten, it's all linked in the description down below if you want to find out how to make this when you go out camping next. Give that a good old stir right up in there. Right up in there. Now this is a little secret, it's the worst told secret ever. Raspberries, because it's a bacon jam, you gotta have raspberries in there. I'm gonna chuck the whole lot in. Next up, a bit of seasoning, so a bit of black pepper and salt. Another bit of seasoning to add a little bit of vinegary taste is a bit of cider vinegar. Really nice. Little drop of that in there. Oh yes. So now with the bacon in there, it is now soaking up all that goodness that we have created. With the cider vinegar, with the browned onions, the brown sugar, the espresso, you can smell it. My gosh, but obviously you can't, but we can smell it. Yeah, it smells incredible. Now we're gonna let that come off the heat, let that soak up in that pan. Now it's time to move on to the main finale, the beef burgers. Now, I would say more fat the better. So 20% fat and 70% meat, no, 80%, quick maths. Just 10% plastic. What are we going to do? I've got 500 grams here and I've cut them up into, well, pretty much, what do you call that, thirds?
Yeah, you can't work that out.
I can't work that out. We're just going to chop it in half and then chop them in half and half and half. And that's basically going to be each burger. Get them up, roll them up, and this is where you get your hands dirty. Chuck it on there. Get the other one. Chuck it on there. Get the smasher and compress them. Compress them. Bit of cheese on there. Ooh. Now these are all toasted up and full of fat, which is incredible. Next bit is to get a knife. Get some of your cream cheese. Now, you can whip this up, but put that on the base for your burger to sit on. That there will be a nice soft white blanket for that burger to sit on.
That jam is actually really good.
Is it? There you go.
Tastes a bit like engine oil.
Wow, look at your fingers. Look at your fingers.
Joking. It's wet. It's actually really good. It is really good. I'm going to give it a strong 8, you know.
Are you? There we go.
It is good.
Can I cook mine now?
You can cook yours now. It is really good.
And yours. There we go. If you want to get involved with this little bit of cooking at camp or at home, it doesn't matter where you are. If you want to get a nice smash burger, I've put the whole ingredient list down below and just kind of go with it, follow it. Just be explorative when it comes to cooking. So I'm going to cut these ones now.
And if I'm ill, I'll let everyone know.
Yeah. Now, if you do make this at camp or at home, send it to me at @ZimBlake. Tag me, slide into my DMs because I'd love to see your sliders on my picture for you. Go there when you come. Alright, so the next day, I spent all day yesterday literally welding the whole frame. So the whole box itself is welded solid. It's not going anywhere. I know the dimensions of the door, but I'm just wondering on where I should put it. I don't want it too far down because you've got the mattress, you've got the 18mm board that's going to go in there for the floor, plus my flooring and a little bit of insulation on the floor. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that up a little bit, weld in another bar here, and then that's where the door's going. A bit like what I've done with the windows. Now hopefully I've measured them right and they fit in the door, in the windows, they don't fit in the holes that I've made, because if they don't, I'm gonna have to cut them out. Let's get this done, let's finish this frame and do some more welding. Right, I think that is done. Oh, dreams. Built this little frame on here because I wanted it to be strong. There's a lot of weight gonna go on this thing, but like I've said, it's 150 kilo payload on these sliders, which is cool. Talk about that. Should we put the fridge on and see what it looks like? Because I'm very interested to see how it looks. It's a bit, let's bend a bit. Be fun. Wow, I did a thing. Look at that.
Hey, do you want a beer?
Yeah, sure. There you go. Oh, sorry. Wow, episode 2 complete. We've got a full frame, a full cage on wheels. Look at it. So we've got the living space right here, a door will go here, window's gonna go there, window on the back, a little door here for the fridge. We made a slider. We've got the kitchen, we've got a big door over there that I've ordered. We've got one on the back. Man, it's all kicking off. It's been an incredible, incredible journey. Do you know what I'm not looking forward to? Prepping this and getting it ready for paint. And talk about that, here's a little sneak preview of episode 3 and what's coming up. Thanks very much. Give us a thumbs up, like. I'll see you next time. See ya. Hey man, we're trying.